Hello everyone, and welcome back to Third Moto. Another video. I know, it's crazy. A whole two. All kidding aside, the response the last video got was very heartwarming, and I was really happy to see so many people at least moderately enjoy it. It was admittedly a little boring, and there wasn't too much substance, but what there was a plan. I talked a lot in that video about what I wanted to do to the bike, and the availability of said products and mods. And in this video, I would like to talk about two very specific ones. First off being the passenger seat and foot peg assembly that I got, as well as the windshield I ordered. First off, the passenger seat. I got it off Amazon, and there are plenty of options on Amazon. They're all around $130, and I highly recommend that you get the OEM Honda one. I did not get the OEM Honda one, and I really wish that I had. Honda will provide you with a better build quality, a better color match to your frame, and an indexing pin on the right foot peg, which is really important when you're trying to tighten it down in the correct orientation. And all of that for no more money than the knockoffs. Just go with the Honda one, you won't regret it. Regardless of whichever one you choose, here's what's going to come in the package. You're going to get your passenger seat, your left peg assembly, the right peg on its own, since the hanger is already on your bike stock, and the hardware. Once you got all of that, and your bike, you're off to the races. If you're looking for a more explanatory video, go check out Life of Birch's video. I'll put a link in the description to it. He goes into much better detail about how to do everything. He uses the OEM parts, so you'll get to see how that differs a little bit as well. If you have ever seen anybody install anything on anything, you know it does not go as smoothly as that just looked. And that rings true here as well. This took a lot of time, a lot of effort, a little bit of frustration, and it was a process. One word of warning, you got to be careful with these subframe bolts. The subframe on this bike is aluminum, and the bolts are made out of steel, and those don't go together. I stripped out one of my left side bracket bolts, and that was a heartbreaking situation. It's holding, it's doing just fine, but I did rip out a couple of the threads, so be extra careful when it comes to that. Now with the windshield, if you watched my last video, you will know that I was looking at the MRA Road Shield Classic. I really like the look of that windshield, I like the size of it, but I did not like the size of the price tag. This one I found on Amazon, however, was perfect. $30, a little bit smaller, comes in smoked and clear. It was exactly what I wanted, and it had a leg up on the Road Shield Classic. See, I have limited real estate on my handlebars, and later down the road, I want to put a quad lock system on my bike. So I didn't want a windshield that clamped onto the handlebars. This provided the perfect solution. This windshield uses the mounting bolts for the gauge, and it works really, really well. It pulls most of the wind off my chest. It does what it needs to, and while it isn't as good of an option as many things out there, you can't beat the price, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it so far. I won't waste any more of your time with my voice, and I put together this very short but pretty cool montage for you. So enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.